Okie dokie. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Let me just make sure all my monitors that I can see what's going on. Thanks for joining me on Instagram. Do we have any watchers on YouTube? We do have somebody watching on YouTube. And let me get my Facebook monitor up. All these things talking to each other. Lord. Okay, and there is that one. We'll wait to see who, when you're live, say hello. Okay, see this right here? That's all you do is just tap that, and here are, let's get this off. Here are your watchers, they're right over here. So when they need to see that, I think it should already be there. Let me see. It is. Hola. All right, so we're on our new video software today over on Facebook. Unfortunately, it only works on one channel, but we are live on Instagram here. Thanks for being here, Instagram. We're live on Facebook right here, and we're live on YouTube over here. Hi, Sharon. Let's do some shout outs. Thank y'all for your patience. We're still working a few kinks out, you know. One of those is the monitor situation. Okie dokie. Babe, would you bring me a rainbow chrome, please? And I don't think Hillary, did she give me all the decals that go in here? Yes, she did. She did. You're looking forward to tonight's class? Me too. Hi, Pamela. It's 7 o'clock. Let me do some quick shout outs here. Thanks for being here, June. Hi, Tammy. We have a couple Tammys. Your boss wanted to ask if you could get a 55-gallon drum of Ladybug Luster Wet Look top coat. He thinks it's amazing. Hey, we're considering making that in a refill for you guys, but we need some feedback before we make a bajillion of them. Who would use a refill bottle size of Ladybug Luster? Hi, Peggy. Oh, honey, our Bradford pear trees are blooming here, and they've got me right in the throat today. Hi, Marcy. Hello, Myra. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Maria. Good to talk to you on the phone today, Maria. I always love phone calls from you guys. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Sharon. Hi, Grace. Hi, Priscilla. Hey, Janice. Hi, Elizabeth. Krista, Lynn, and Pamela are here. Thanks for being here. Another Karen is here. Julia is here. Carolyn Hathaway is here. Hi, Penny. Hey, Barbara. Hi, June. Hey, Angelica. The allergies are killing us. Yes. Hi, Rebecca. Good to see you. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Lee. All right. Well, tonight we're going to talk about these candy chromes some more. We have 8 sets remaining of the spring candy chromes is all we have. Tonight, our bundle is the butterfly bundle. I'm going to do some really pretty butterflies for you guys. And we're going to tuck a rainbow candy chrome in that bundle. It's a 10-gram jar. Look at her, how pretty. This is one of our staples. So that includes rainbow candy chrome. It includes this top coat that everybody is going on about. Let me zoom in a little bit here for Instagram. It also includes a solar dust liquid crystal. This is mood ring substance. We're going to put that on some nails tonight. Oh, yes. And then it has 4 of our brand new decals in it. You know, if you don't know, we have a tattoo shop that's opened over on our website. What does that mean, Miss Tracy? No, you can't get a tattoo, but the items in that shop are all tattoo-ish. Cynthia, you're on Facebook. Look at these butterflies, how pretty. This sheet of decals comes with it. This sheet of decals comes with it. These are like, how do you say it? Like dream catchers, mandalas. Then we have this sheet of decals because it's all butterfly themed. Look at this foil, how pretty. Some butterflies, some roses, some airbrushing, some really pretty, like a reptile sort of snake skin. I hope I'm showing that so everybody can get the gist of it. And then these butterfly wings, obviously I can't use all of these tonight. There is no way possible for me to do that, but I am going to use these tonight. I fell in love with these. These look more like fairy wings. And Keith has posted the bundle. It's up in the corner of your screen. So look at these, how pretty. Right? So all of that comes in this bundle for $70.90. And if you know anything about liquid crystal, you know she's expensive, honey. This is exactly what's inside of a mood ring. This is not gel. It is an air dry product. So let's get to it. We're going to use this. We're going to use the Rainbow Candy Chrome. And I have on Ocean. I'm going to grab some of this Ocean Chrome also. Right here. Any questions before I get going? Let me get me a sip of water. Oh, I know. Aren't they pretty? I'm wearing Cool Cat. It is one of our new blue cat eyes, but I didn't pull a cat eye through it. I have on Cool Cat. It's right here. Cynthia was using her mobile app on Facebook. That's the color. Said I went crazy over the colors. You did, and then I put this candy chrome on top of it. I had to go to the orthodontist today, and all the girls in the office were like, Miss Tracy, what in the world have you got on your nails? So I had to explain what I had on, but that's all I have on are those two things. It's a beautiful combination, especially for summer, I feel like. I think when beach season gets here, everybody's going to want that, right? Oops, got a camera malfunction here. Hold on. Sorry about that, YouTube. There we go. All right. So what I have done is this looks nothing like it does in the jar. Once you get it on the nail. Once this air dries, this is a 12 color changing mood ring substance. And it only works over black. So I already have it on a couple of these nails, right? I don't have the top coat on them and I just oiled my fingers. So let's put a little top coat on here so we can watch this change color first. Let me just close all of this up. Okay. And here we go, GGO. This is temperature controlled. The hotter it is, the darker it is. And as it cools off, you'll see lots of color happen to it. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in the lamp and then I'll show you how that changes color and that kind of thing. In we go. In the meantime, let's get our little nail stands here. And I think tonight I'm going to use these ones, if that's okay with you guys. Right? I love these decals that are kind of clear and see-through because you can kind of plan out really on the nail surface where you want that to happen. Yeah.
Marcy says that stuff is amazing.
Thank you. Okay, here she is in the lamp. Now, if I want to cool her down, you can see what's happening there. If I want to cool this down to see those colors change faster, I typically will grab a little bit of alcohol. And I'll give her a spray down here. Did you see that? And now as that warms up, it's going to chocolate and gold. It'll go all the way through the cycle again, back to black. And then once it goes black, it's going to go back into navy and purple and pink and raspberry. You get my drift? So if I give that a little bit of body heat real fast.
Quetta says, what is the price of the liquid you are using, Tracy? I already have the angel wings.
I don't know unless I would stop and go look it up, hon. It is on the website, though. I think it's 30 something for the pot. All right, so I just slapped a top coat on there so I could handle this. I don't recommend putting just a top coat on it. I do recommend sealing this up, okay? Again, cooling down. So this is going to be really pretty with some of our artwork tonight. So real quick, let's get going. This one.
Says, was that black gel polish?
Black gel polish, yeah. We want to seal this up with some metallic glaze. And if you're going to use this all over the nail, you cannot take it all the way to the perimeter. All right? You want to leave a little bit of space around the edge of the nail and not take it all the way. That will lessen the likelihood that you'll have any peeling or anything like that with it. So we're going to seal this up with metallic glaze so that the product stays on and so we have something to adhere to here.
Can you get just the decals?
You can get just the decals. Let me tell you what the name of the ones I'm using. Let me pop this in the lamp. I don't know if Hillary gave me all of my bags back. I don't think so. Keith, you'll have to go around and see what the name of these are. Okay, that's in the lamp. I'm going to use a little bit of ocean water. This is from the spring candy chromes that we debuted Sunday night, and I'm going to use a little bit of rainbow candy chrome. If you could only have one candy chrome, it should be this one, rainbow. And you can see the difference in the two, even though they're both kind of clear-ish. Actually, I'm not going to use this one. Let me just use the rainbow since that's in the bundle tonight. There she is.
Gold fairy wings.
Oh, that was easy. Gold Fairy Wings is the name of the decal. Right here. All right, I am going to pop down a tiny bit of this candy chrome on my nail here. And you're going to see a huge transformation take place because as this liquid crystal changes color, the candy chrome is going to reflect whatever color the crystal changes underneath. Look at that rainbow candy chrome, how pretty. All right, let's seal that up so we can watch her color change. I'm just going to put a little top coat over that. And it's already trying to change color just with me top coating it. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's put this in the lamp. In we go. So it's just a little lesson on how to use liquid crystal. Now, if you're going to use this on artwork, whatever you decide to put the artwork on, the artwork has to be in black. So I'm going to use these tonight, these golden fairy wings, and underneath these wings are going to have to be black. Y'all with me on that? Nod your head, raise your hand, say yes and amen or something if you are following me. So typically you could start with any color nail. I just did white so that you guys can see it easily on the screen. I'm seeing some hearts go up. I am assuming that is a yes. All right, so yes. These little clear ones are easy to pre-plan. You can kind of pop this down. See there? So I sort of know the shape that I need to put my black down in. I'm going to take a little palette and a little bit of black gel polish. Any black gel polish will do. But I'm going to use this Gaudy because it's one coat. In the meantime, let's see if our nail is done in the lamp. She is. So this here is all about teaching you how to use solar dust. All right, let's cool it down. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, here we go. Let's cool it down. Look at that. And now it's going back to black. Let's give her some body heat. See what's happening? Okay, with that being said, let's get these butterfly wings on here. Fairy wings, whatever we're using. I'm going to use a tiny brush. I think I will use 00. And on the white nail, remember, you have to first select the size of whatever fairy wing you want to use and just kind of eyeball that. It doesn't have to be exact, but I just lay down a little bit of this black gel polish where that fairy wing is going to go. Oh, about right there. Okay, you can eyeball it again. Just don't stick it to it because that polish is not cured underneath. Y'all see what I'm doing there? All right. So I would cure these one at a time. So because gel polish likes to creep. And so you cure that to keep it in the bounds. So that goes in. But I already have one here that I cured for you. And I have put a matte top coat on it. All right. So liquid crystal does not like a slippery surface, and she doesn't like a tacky layer surface that would normally be in your gel polish. The tacky layer wants to prevent the liquid crystal from sticking to the nail. So if you'll put down a matte top coat, you at least have something to grip to. All right. So let's get my other nail stand here, and we're going to put this one right on here. So we have a set of wings ready to go there. And that's kind of what we're going for. But before we get there, we've got to put our liquid crystal over top of here. Now, let me give you some pointers about liquid crystal. It takes her about 12 minutes to dry fully. So if you sit behind the chair of your nail tech and you're going to put this on a human, you need extra time in your service to allow this to dry. Yes, it looks brown. It's supposed to look brown. And you want to put this on as thin as possible. It has a distinctive smell to it. I think it smells good. Other people would probably beg to differ, but I like the smell. And then we're going to put a little bit down here. About like that. Now, as this dries, it turns clear and it turns colors. So once you see the rainbow of the mood ring come in, you know this is dry. But as long as it still looks milky like that, no, honey, she not good to go, okay? That's all you do. Now, this product will ruin your brush if you don't wash it out right away. This likes to be washed out in water. If you don't have access to water, you can dry wipe it and use a little bit of alcohol, but you want to do that immediately before the product starts to set in your brush, or else you'll ruin your brush. But preferably just plain old soap and water. Another thing that's handy with this is a tiny desk fan, and I have one. I bought myself one, you guys. Yes, honey. Finally, listen. Y'all hear that little fan? I'm going to set this out of frame into the fan. But I already have one that's dry. I haven't put anything on her yet. I did 3 wings on this one. Can you see where I'm touching her? She's just turning all kinds of colors. All right, there's no top coat, no anything on her yet. So now what I want to do is put a matte top coat. Well, no, I don't think so. I'm going to put these down because I already had a matte top coat down. So now I'm just going to line up which wing fits the little painted area that I did. Again, it doesn't have to fit it exactly. You can use your liberty here, honey. There's one. Let's grab her. You can use tweezers, little point nose tweezers to get these off. This is a handy dandy little tool that I've had for a long time that I use with my Cricut, my die cutting machine, and it's like a needle. I've stabbed myself with this plenty of times, honey. But it is great, look, to pick up the edge of that wing with. And don't touch the back of that because you want this to be as sticky as possible. And just pop that down. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Look. And you can see it doesn't quite come all the way to the edge because I freehanded that. I'm all right with that because I'll go back and put some doodads on mine. Okay. Yes, they can. I'm going to use a little dry wipe here just because I have oil on my hands, and I'm going to smooth that down. Okay, so now we want to size up the middle one. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. I can make that one work right here. Look, it's hard to see when you're under all these lights because you don't have a shadow to get it off of there. There we go. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see it finished. This is Golden Fairy Wings and Liquid Crystal. Laos has musky. Look, you guys. Again, I'm going to use my dry wipe to smooth that down with. And let's look at little baby down here. Now, if you want, you could put some candy chrome on this before you put these down, but I kind of think that would take away from it. There is such a thing as getting too much on a nail. I like that one. What you think? Let's do that one. And I like this because the little babies that are on here, if you have, if your client doesn't wear long nails like this, you've got some options as far as tinier wings. And you have some sentiments. I think it says wings. All right, let's put this on.
She loves it. I was trying to use my new alcohol skills last night, doing my own nails last night.
Oh, cool. Oh. Now, if you have any overhang anywhere, typically I would use my nail file and get that off of there, but I don't want to file off any of the liquid crystal because she's not sealed up under a top coat yet. So I'm just going to trim. That's going to be beautiful. Now, we already know the rule for using decals is you have to seal them up between two matte layers. But because I already have a matte top coat on here, I'm not going to put matte over the whole thing again. At least I don't think I am. Maybe I am. I want my wings to be popped up, basically. And let's see, I don't think I'm going to do matte all over. Let's put some on my palette. I'm going to put some shiny and I'm going to put some matte. Any questions so far? There is my shiny wet look top coat. And let's get a little bit of matte here. Here we go. All I really want to seal up are the edges because the top of this wing is going to be sealed up with the shiny top coat. And I don't want the nail to get too thick. So I'm going to take the matte and I'm going to seal up my decal like this. Boing. Right? I've showed y'all how to do this before, where you go in and seal up this membrane. Go right up to the edge of it and then feather out that matte top coat. Yes, Doreen, it was supposed to be on YouTube. I believe we've lost our connection to YouTube. We were live on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and a couple of them are talking to each other, and I believe we lost our connection on YouTube and Instagram. And it's not easy to link them all back again, so I would have to stop the Facebook one in order to do that. So I'm going to keep going here. All right, let's cure that. The joys of social media. Most of the time it works. Now, one of my favorite things that is a non-nail product that I use is this right here. This is the metallic microbead set, and these are from Michaels. They're over in the scrapbooking section, and there's a silver, a bronze, kind of like a clear opal, a champagne gold, a black, paprika. That's about it. And I love these things. They do not fade. So, if you're sinking them in gel or whatever, the color stays on them. It doesn't come off in your clear gel. We're going to use some of these. Now my wings are all sealed up. Look. Let's go with shiny top coat. And I want shiny over top of the wing areas. Like this.
You said she could stay connected to Facebook Live, so I came over to M&M website this view.
Oh, good. Yeah, you can watch it through the app as well. I'm going to freeze that so it doesn't run off of there. 1, 2, 3. And then I just pop down a little bit more of that top coat. And let that level out. And now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Do I have to use over white polish only? Do you mean the decal or the liquid crystal has to be used over black? This has black underneath the wings. You can use any color polish you want to, but liquid crystal will not show up unless black is under it. I hope that makes sense. Oh, now let's get a full cure on that. Aren't they pretty? So this is our steps we're doing, in case you missed it. We took a white nail and we just painted in our black butterfly wings. That was first. And then second, over top of the black butterfly wings, we put on our liquid crystal. This has been sitting in front of the fan. That's our mood ring substance. Okay, look how pretty. Then I laid the decal over top. You just choose the decal that fits, whatever size wing you did, because there's several sizes on this sheet of fairy wings. And then I just sealed those up. Oh, honey, look. I'm going to zoom way in. Look at the colors I'm getting in there. I got a lot of purple coming off this one. Okay, that's entirely beautiful. And you can pair it with one of these that I have the mood ring substance all over and the candy chrome, because this thing's going to go all kind of different colors depending on the body heat. Right now we've got purple, chocolate. Here's the one without the candy chrome. So you can see how artwork, you get a completely different look with that. Now, typically you could stop here. Most people would stop there, and that's beautiful. But you know me, I'm a little extra. And y'all said you don't mind if I take up a full hour. So I'm finna take up a full hour, honey. This is, I love caviar beads. This is one of the nails that I have hand painted with this little 3D tree, and I've done all of my caviar beading in there. Look at that from the side. This looks like one of those Japanese style trees. So I want to use this beading. Matter of fact, I'm teaching this at the Nail Art PhD class.
Jeff says, I need the stuff immediately. Laughed out loud. Is the color changing gel in the bundle tonight?
It's not gel, love. It is liquid crystal, and yes, it is in the bundle. This has to air dry. KK? All right. So I'm going to take these, and I'm going to bead really heavy around the outer edges of my butterfly wings and give them just a little bit of character. Now, when I do that, I like to use as tiny brush as possible. This is the 7mm brush, and I'm going to use this one. But yes, we are Johnny on the spot on getting your orders out. If you place an order tonight, it'll go out tomorrow. Unless 200 of you order tonight. In that case, it'll go out between tomorrow and the next day. But yeah. So we got a little itty bitty brush. And these are tiny enough, you guys. You can put it in some top coat if you want. But I prefer this Gotti glue. This is a no wipe LED super glue. And it's got a nice viscosity to it. I'll put that right there. Just a little.
Elizabeth says there's detailed instructions on the website for liquid crystal.
Yes, there is. In case you're ever in question, we get a lot of questions like, hey, Miss Tracy, how many watts does your LED lamp have? We put all of that on the website. So if you ever need a quick answer, just go pull your product up on the website and it'll show you from there. We try to answer you quick, but, on days we have bukus of messages. You got to get in line, honey. All right, we take this. I'm going to lightly outline. This is why I didn't put matte top coat all over. There was no point, really. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of, is the bonsai tree. All right, and then I'll work right out of the top of my little caviar beads here. Just pop my brush down in there. See there? And I'm going to lay these down into the wet gel. And at this point, it just becomes a push and shove kind of deal. I just sort of push them into place, but I don't like all of mine to be in a straight line either. I like it to have a little bit of character. I like it to have an ebb and a flow. This LED super glue is really good at holding your gemstones or anything precious that you want to stay on and you don't want to see the adhesive. Bling the wing, right. Now when you get down here, I'm going to pull this out to a point. And sometimes you kind of have to search through these beads and find one that might be a touch smaller. The trickiest part is getting them from the brush onto the nail, but then you can just kind of press them into place. Look at that. That's going to be beautiful. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more adhesive this way. This is the Gaudy LED Super Glue. Are you seeing the ebb and flow I'm talking about, where I have it wider in some places and skinnier in others? It has this artistic flair about it, doesn't it? But now when I get down really tight spots, like right in here, I will have that come out just to a single point. And let me grab a few more beads. And there we go. Okay, at this point you want to eyeball that. If it's a little sparse right in there. Can y'all see that? So I'm going to pop just a tiny bit more adhesive. Look, this is a designer nail. This is a custom nail. This is a nail that nobody knows how to do but you, honey. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you what, you pop out these nails, you will have business for life. And if you do your own nails, I've been everywhere with these blue nails this past week. And if I've been asked once, I've been asked 100 times, oh, girl, who does your nails? I said, she's not taking no clients. All right. Now we want to go ahead and cure that because we don't want this portion to move while we work on this lower portion here. And I'm still tweaking and kind of getting it to go where I want it to go. Because once you cure it, it's in place. In we go. Let's pop that in a lamp. Do you have any questions? No questions? Okay. Okay, so I just froze that a little so it would stay put. I'll get a final cure here at the end. Same thing. Let me make sure I'm in frame.
Carrie said she got a petty today. Your name, lady. Your ears must have been ringing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Since the Lord gave you an unlimited supply of patience, that nail is wonderful.
I like things that are time consuming like this. I don't know why. I could sit and do this all day, honey. I love it. Now, eventually I'd probably get tired and need to take a break, especially on your eyes. Isn't it beautiful? I don't know why I love doing like mindless things like this. I would rather do this than watch a movie any day. It is. It is. Sure can. You can use any base color because remember, we had to put black underneath of our butterfly wings. I chose white because it's easy for y'all to see on camera. The bundle is right up in the corner, right there in the top of your screen, love. You can just click on that. It shows you everything in the bundle. We've gotten sophisticated on you. We gotten high tech, honey. Once in a while, you got one that wants to show off here and not mind you. And these two finna go in the timeout chair. I can tell you that right now. Yep, everything's available separately. Everything. These little decals I'm using would even be pretty for jewelry makers. Any of you that make jewelry, I'm going to add just a few more beads right under this little area. Because again, I don't want it just outlined. I want it to have some flow and some movement and some artistic flair about it. That's pretty, isn't it? Yes, it is, Miss Tracy. I'm so glad y'all think so. You stick with Miss Tracy, honey. I'll teach you something new. Let me go in. Oh, I want to wear this. Let me give that about 5 seconds in the lamp. You're welcome, lovely. You're welcome, boo. I got pollen throat, y'all. Woo! Sunday, the weather just cut up here all day. Just cut a shine. Snowed. It rained. It sleeted. But the pollen index was in red. All while it was doing that outside. I'm like, Lord, what in the world? I'm going to bead this last wing. Thankfully, I don't live near pine trees. My house that I moved from before I moved out on the lake, I really never had allergy issues or even a sinus infection. In all 8 or 9 years I lived there, I stayed sick. We had 20-some oak trees in our yard. And I guess it was the pollen from those oak trees. Did not like me at all.
Said every time I watch you, I learn something from you. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, you're so sweet, Janice. You are such a encourager. You know, everybody has certain gifts that they possess. My mama has the gift of hospitality. If she's watching, you know, she could make a meal for 40 in a matter of 2 hours, and it wasn't just thrown together. It was a good Southern home style meal. And you know, the gift of hospitality is almost lost today because people don't want you in their houses. And we always had people coming home from church with us. We never knew who was coming to our house to eat, honey. Girl, my price would be high on this. This is a custom nail art. I would probably charge at least $25 for a nail like this. One nail. And I wouldn't think of doing two this would be something that, they'd have to choose which finger they want this on. Anyway, Janice, you have the gift of encouragement. So thank you for sharing that gift. Okay, now I'm just going to push and poke these little beads where I want them to go. I want the bottom of this butterfly wing here to stay, kind of heavy on the beading. But I want it to get really light right in here. Let me get a little bit more gaudy glue.
You certainly have the teaching gift.
Aw, thank you.
Eileen said yes, she did. Your mama cooking was a bomb.
Yep, Eileen has eaten at my mama's house before. I did not get my cooking abilities from her, honey. When we got married, the flies was on high alert. They said, Lord have mercy, she gonna be cooking. Them flies chipped in and bought us a screen door. They never come back to our house. Okay, that's about done. I need something about right there. You can see once you get going on this where you need to tuck 1 or 2 little beads in. And at this point, it is just 1 or 2. It's not a cluster anymore. Bring that on off to the side here. And just 1 or 2 little beads. That was it. I need 1 right there. I'm going to drop a little touch of glue. This is the LED super glue from Gotti. And I'm going to drop in a little bead right there. Look at that, how pretty. All right, in we go. Let's give that a 60-second. Now, this super LED super glue is shiny, so it's showing a little bit against my matte background. I'm going to show you how I fix that. For sure. While that's in the lamp, let me see.
Jill says, Miss Tracy, clear jelly stamper has a small ladybug plate coming out. I thought of you.
I know, I saw that. I can't wait to get that one. I gotta place a clear jelly stamper order. If anybody needs anything specific, let me know. I'll pop it on my order for you. I'm happy to do it. We're out of stampers and a few other essentials that we keep in stock all the time. Thank you, Zane.
Janice said with some matte top coat. That's what she's meaning.
Okay, now those wings are trying to turn colors. You see that shiny residue over here on my mat? I know you do. I'm going to take a little bit of matte top coat on my teeny weeny brush and just go right up to the edge of that because I don't like that messy look. And it does look messy. It not only looks messy, it makes you look like a amateur and you're a professional.
So that's one thing I love about your lives. You show us how to fix things.
Yes, honey. You got to know how to fix it if you're going to fix it, if you're going to do it. You have to know how to fix the mistakes as well as do it the right way. You know what they say about the master, right? You're not a master of anything until you can fix everything that sits in front of you.
I think I'm an idiot. I tried ordering the bundle and that same code isn't available to me.
I don't know what that is. I've never heard that before. All right, let's go in with that and we'll come right back out here in just a second.
She might could go to the store and get it.
Are you on the app or are you
She's messaging from Facebook. She's probably trying to buy it through Facebook. She might not have something set
We don't have Facebook shopping, so I'm not really sure. All right, here's the steps. Now, somewhere, I started this one earlier and I didn't get her done. Okay, wouldn't this be pretty? This comes in the bundle also. Wouldn't that be pretty in the middle of there? Yes, Miss Tracy, it would. While that's cooking in the lamp, let's put this in there. Lord. There's my wing I lost. It was sticking on my tweezers. These tattoo butterfly decals are really, really pretty. I'm going to take this little lady off right here. Does the mat have a residue? Like a tacky layer? No, it doesn't. It's our new velvet matte top coat. Feels like cashmere. I'm just being extra gentle because I don't want to pull the tentacles or none of these curly wings off here. I'm going to go right down the center of that. There we go. And I'm going to pop her right in there. Because as she changes color, as that mood ring substance changes color, this is going to show off real pretty. I don't know if you can see what I've done or not. But this pack of decals also comes with the bundle tonight. So does this one. These are the dream catchers. These are gorgeous over the liquid crystal. Oh, she's done in the lamp. Let's cool this baby down with some alcohol. And we're going to see her change color. Now she's going to chocolate. Look at that, how pretty. And from chocolate, it goes back to black. And from black, it starts to cycle all over again. You can just touch it and you start that color change process. So the colder it is, the more of these tones you're going to see. The warmer it is, the more of the dark blues, ocean greens, and somewhere in the middle, like I would say room temperature, is probably going to be in that purple range. Isn't that beautiful? Look what's happening down here. So here are the 3 steps to those butterfly wings. And again, you can put that on any color, but you must have black underneath the liquid crystal. So in tonight's bundle is the liquid crystal. And this is what it's doing on the solid nail right there. You can see on a larger surface a little bit better how it's changing color. Here where we don't have any beading or top coat, you can see there how it changes color. You get 4 packs of decals. You're going to get 2 kind of tattoo-like themed. You're going to get the golden fairy wings. And then you're going to get these. We didn't even get to these. I think this would be gorgeous with that. You get liquid crystal, rainbow candy chrome, and a ladybug luster, a shiny top coat. Right here. Any questions? And that is $70.50. It is normally upwards of $100. So it's a good price in the bundle because this right here is 30 something ish. And that's 20. Just those two. Got it? Okay, good. All right, listen. Well, thank y'all for being here tonight. I hope you learned something new. I hope you try out this candy chrome over top of liquid crystal. I know some of y'all have this already. So I was trying to pull all this in together and give you maybe a fresh idea for that. Y'all have a great week. I will see you on Sunday. Bye.